Good evening, sir.
Very good evening. Is this all we have as a total number?
No, sir,
No, sir. Having
18 interns.
15 Pandra. Yeah, I messaged like 15 new interns have joined the group, and I
Oh,
get
okay.
two of in them are here in the meeting. Pranjal and Anushka, they are from previous batch, so they are having 8 only.
Okay. Shall we wait for 2 more minutes for them to join?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Perfect. I think we can start.
Sir, can we just wait for 2 more minutes? Because there are only 7 newly joined interns.
Okay. Harshita, shall we wait more?
No,
No,
sir,
sir,
I
we
guess
can
we
start
should
now.
start.
I
I
think
think
people
we
who
are
wanted to
waiting.
join, they might have already joined, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So, good evening, everyone. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Just give me 1 minute. Is it still visible?
Yes, sir.
Can you see the second page of the slide? Sure.
No, sir. Not now.
Yeah. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So, greetings, cousins. Today we have our orientation for newcomers who are new interns today. So, we'll talk a little bit about Taramitra and who we are, what we do. So, when we talk about Taramitra or even the initiation of Taramitra, we start with saying that before Taramitra, we are humans. We live on this earth with other organisms. So we are not just community with other human beings, but we are in a communion with other living organisms. This is what we believe in Tirumitra, and we say we are a community on earth, not just in our societies. Because life on earth is the end result of a big cooperative endeavor from various organisms. My question is, can they live without trees? Can anybody answer this question for me?
No,
Am I?
sir, not at all.
We cannot live without trees, right? Okay. So this is what we long back with the students when Father Mitra was talking with some student 88. So yes, we cannot live without trees. However, when we talk about in India, we worship trees, right? And when it comes to Tarumitra, we appreciate the earth starting with hugging our trees. Loving the earth means protecting biodiversity and all forms of life. We also celebrate various events with the team in our campus. So this is a photo of 2016 Earth Day celebration. We are also celebrating Holi. So you can see some students are applying gulal on the trees, and we also protect these trees. This is a photo of somewhere in early 1980, yeah, late 1980s, like 1989. So earlier when there was a new movie in a theater, and now we get the advertisements. And now you see all the stars would come to different shows also on the TV, and they would promote their movies. However, earlier in like 80s, 90s, 2000s, this was not the culture. So there were like big posters they would put somewhere, but there was not somewhere. There were no much buildings. So they would use these trees to put on their posters with nailed. So then the members of Tarumitra, they sensitized this problem with the trees. They felt that suppose if someone puts a nail in our body, will it hurt? Of course, it will hurt. So the question is, will it hurt to the trees as well? Because they're living beings, they're not non-living beings. So yes, it would hurt them. So it was one of the campaigns we did somewhere in late 80s or early 90s, where we had a conversation with the municipal corporation also, and we ensured no posters are nailed on trees thereafter. And as we are doing orientation, so here's a small story about Tramitra, Friends of Trees. We are a 35-year-old students movement. We don't call ourselves as a NGO or organization, but we call it as a movement of students. Why? You will come to know as you discover gradually in this meeting today. The person here in this, like the other side, you can see one person standing, and his head is circled with like white oval circle. He is Father Robert Ethical. He is the founder of Tarmitra. He founded it with some students. He is the person. And the reason why he founded is a small conversation with the students. And he said, like, once North India, like the part of the region where we live, had nearly 1,400 different varieties of trees. However, as we got civilized and we started living in rural setup, having a farm, and then coming up to a urban setup today, we hold nearly just 25 species nowadays. Many of them have been chopped off, maybe because we don't need them, or we need more land for the farms or for the houses or for the roads or for the parking. I don't know. Yeah, there's so many things. So yeah, this is a group of students initially who, with whom Father Robert started Tarumitra as an organization. Like it was registered way back in 1988. And students started with planting trees in their school campus and around their houses, on the roadsides, everywhere. So Tormitra students are trying to conserve as many tree species as possible. So, but why? Why are they trying to conserve various species of trees? Because various species of trees provides food for different living beings in different seasons. The birds, the insects, the honeybees. Yeah. So, I'm sorry. So this is the picture of the place where we are today. And this picture was taken somewhere in 1996. And it was the place where we are, Dharmitra Ashram. Uh, in 1996, it was like this, a barren land with no trees at all. And somewhere here, like where you can see the red arrow is our like the main building, which is called Uttarayan right now. This is the building. But now when you go and see, you would not be able to identify it because you cannot see the whole building as it is, but all you can see is a lot of trees around it. So this is a photo taken somewhere in early 2000, 2001, 2002. And we've been networked with over 2,000 schools and colleges in the country and also some colleges outside country. And we have a fair good network of educational institutions in India and abroad as well. He is our current director, Father Tony Pendanath. He is talking with one of the student. He himself is a botanist, and Taramitra is a place where he knows a lot of trees by himself. So most of the time you will find him like talking with the students, helping them identify trees in our campus and helping them with sharing knowledge about each and every tree we have or the plant we have. He is a junior father, Father Ranesh. He is assistant director to Father Tony. He helps him in his day-to-day official work. She is Devapriya Datta. She is a volunteer in Taramitra right now, and she looks into various aspects of Taramitra. She works with government organizations. She coordinates with them for some programs if there are any. She also works with educational institutions, maybe especially the schools and some colleges, and she works especially with Patna Women's College because she is alumni of Patna Women's College. Yeah. And she has represented Tarmitra on various platforms, a few times on international platforms as well, at some United Nations meetings. Yeah. He is Mr. Jerry. He is administrator of Tarumitra. He looks into the administrative businesses of Tarumitra. Like few things you'll come to know gradually. Yeah. And you know me, I am Darshan. I'm a full-time volunteer at Mitra. I engage with college students majorly, and I work with non-government organizations and colleges to help them, or maybe work with them on various aspects, not very much as various aspects, but majorly on environment, biodiversity, plastic waste management, or the waste management as a whole. Sometimes I also help them with tech support or maybe data analysis. Yes. So in Taramitra, we do a lot of, as we are friends of trees, so we encourage a lot of, we bring in a lot of students, we encourage them to do plantation, get in love with trees and to know more trees and to understand them well. So these are the students of one of the schools in Patna. And yeah, we also love our Mother Earth, and in fact, we celebrate her. And as you can see, these are some students who are performing some art forms in our campus. When it's rain, it's fun. And when any other day also is good fun when we have a lot of students. So they come, they enjoy the place, they get exposure about the place, they come to know about this place. We also offer arti to the trees. We respect them. Yeah. We come out on the street to protect the Mother Earth as well as the trees. We also celebrate Raksha Bandhan with trees. It's not only girls, as you can see in the picture, but there are boys also who tie Rakhi to the trees. Yeah, you can see it here. A little bit about the ashram. So, as I told you, Dharmitra is a students' movement. So, the students have been building a bioreserve in a small 10 acres of land in the middle of city. This is how it looks right now. This is the image taken by a drone. And this is a photo, like an image taken by a satellite. So, in the middle of city, we conserve biodiversity. How we do it? Let's check it out. Dharmitra, a dream for students. I don't just say it, you need to see to believe it. A place to love the earth, is it? So you can see the students and the teachers, they come here, they carefully like join brick by brick to make the road. We held a lot of weekend camps, summer camps, and a lot of students like from various schools joined in and helped us to build this Taramitra what it is right now. And everybody contributed. And today it's green all over. We have some water reservoirs, like 6, 7 ponds in our campus. And we have nearly 35 to 40 different species of birds living in our campus. We don't cage any of them, but we have enough trees. We have nearly 400 different species of trees and plants in our campus, which keeps providing food for these birds in all the seasons. And what would anyone need to find out a settlement? A better living standard and a good food. And they get it all here. So in the middle of forest, yeah, we call it a small forest of 10 acres. So in the middle of forest, we live and work for biodiversity. Our buildings are energy efficient and open to nature. As you can see, our building's wall, the outer wall of our building has this kind of structure where is like 4-inch gap between the outer brick and the inner brick, which keeps the house almost 6 to 9 degrees cooler than the outside. And we have, as you can see, this floor. This is 6,000 square foot floor built out of recycled or like the broken tiles, which majorly would have been thrown away. In fact, they were thrown away. Our people, our students, they went out and they collected it from the streets and they brought it here. And yeah, I don't know, but to me it is very beautiful because I can see the hard work of the young people then. So yeah, here are some students who came from Zamarana University somewhere in 2011. And this is one of the buildings, Anita Kutir we have. And this was under construction then. And these interns were like given responsibility to make the windows. So there were a lot of bottles we found out in our campus also because some people would come and drink and they'll throw the bottles. And we also collected a lot of bottles from various places, from different bars. That time the bars were open in Bihar. So yeah, we collected a lot of bottles from various places. And we used all these bottles to make the windows or like the partially the walls of this place, hut, which you built. So this glass bottles allowed enough sunlight in the daytime to pass inside. So we don't need a light in the daytime. So these are like the energy efficient buildings we are calling. It is more like an experiment. So we have a solar panels for electricity in our campus. We generate nearly 4.5 kilowatts of electricity through solar panels in our campus daily. Yeah. And we also recycle our wastewater. So every water that we flush from the toilet or we use from the sink or whatever goes away from the kitchen sink in our campus is recycled. And this is a pond of recycled water. How we do it? Very simple. We have a series of sedimentation tanks. And in the second last tank, we have added a budge grass. It's the roots of the of the marsh grass. It filters the smelly organics of the water, and thereafter the water like the at the end, what you can see after the birch grass, the water which we receive, there's no smell at all, and the water is good enough for fishes to live. Yeah. So, Dharmitra is has a we have a UN consultative status since 2005. We have been sending a lot of students to various United Nations meetings uh, and to share our viewpoint and our concerns. So, yeah, these are some students who went to various places. They met some people around into the UN family. Well, thing happened somewhere in 2009. A student from Taramitra was elected to the junior board to represent Asia Pacific region at the United Nations. The girl in the middle, her name is Yugaratna Srivastava from UP. She was chosen as a Taramitra member to represent India, not India, Asia Pacific at United Nations in 2009. So she went there and she delivered her speech. So I'll not bore you with the whole speech, but I have a small clip of the speech. I'm not sure if you would like it, but I would like to share it with you. Just wait for a minute with me.
A representative of the future generation, Miss Yugratna Srivatava, age 13, from India.
Respected UN Secretary General Mr. Ban Ki-moon, honorable dignitaries in August Assembly, I'm 13 years young Yugratna from organization Tarumitra, meeting Friends of Trees, an NGO with 1,600 high schools involved in promoting environmental awareness. I feel privileged to represent children and youth, the 3 billion of the world population in this summit. I'm so much concerned about climate change because I don't want our future generations to question us, just as I'm questioning the need for more concrete action on climate change today. We received a clean and a healthy planet from our ancestors, and we are gifting a damaged one to our successors. What sort of justice is this? Honorable Excellencies, we need to call for an action now. We have to protect the earth, not just for us, but for our future generations. If not here, then where? If not now, then when? If not us, then who?
Yeah. So this is a small speech, not small speech, but a part of her speech, wherein she at the end said three very definite lines. If not here, then where? If not now, then when? And if not us, then who? So these are the three basic things that if we have a problem, we need to solve it. If we have a climate problem, we need to solve the climate problem right now. Yes? Who's going to solve it? Of course, us. Yes? So this was the three questions she put, and she gave three answers as well for these questions. However, even like after like 14 years, I think this is still relevant because many of us don't get it. So yeah, we also do organic farming in our small forest in Tarmitra. And the students from various schools, they used to join us uh, to get into the field and have exposure of how to do the farming. Then we have also get some foreign interns who would join us for the program here. And this is the harvesting season. Again, we used to call students. And for threshing of the rice paddy, we also used to call students. Some of the students from various colleges, these are the students from St. Xavier College, Patna, they and many more students from various colleges or like the interns like you would be coming up and helping us in our small nursery. We also have a nursery wherein we plant small trees in the pots, in plastic pots. So once they grow, that can be planted somewhere as a for the most of those. I'm sure you might be aware of them in the monsoon season. Many people are want to plant trees. We do it with villagers or maybe some community people in their locality, or sometimes we also go ahead with our volunteers, interns like you, and we plant it on the roadsides. So these are some interns working in our nursery. We also try to design some campaigns. So these are some students working in the office and designing campaign and how it could be, what could be done. These are some students, they are practicing some dance as they wanted to do some flash mob in the city. You can see some images. Yeah, these are some images from Patna Maryalok. And we also help, like many of the students from various colleges, they join us for the climate strike, and we also do a lot of other things like a policy intervention with the government. We go out on streets and demand justice for the climate. And sometimes in our campus, the volunteers, they join us to help and fix some small stuff in the place. We also go out for cleanup drives. And this is one of the campaign we did with the various schools in Patna with our college students. So as you can see, these are students and you can see a small piece of cloth. So these students registered to paint half part of this cloth like this. And then the college students joined in to stitch them into a cloth bag. Then we also go to various like the government offices, and we try to share like our ideas. And this is one of the ideas we were trying to present with the then chairman of Bihar State Pollution Control Board, and we discussed with him. So this is a photo of somewhere in 2018 or 19. Yeah. So here we are just trying to, when we had a problem of this plastic, so we shared the idea of eco brick with him, and he really liked the idea. We also went and talked about it to the mayor of Patna, and a lot of students joined us in our campus and also in their homes to make eco bricks. Gradually, we started. We don't know what to do with this eco brick, so we wanted to. We started making a small hut in our own campus. But lately, we realized the impact could. This is not a very long-term solution because plastics are very inflammable. So it is a very dangerous thing to, dangerous material to make a house out of, because anytime if there is a spark, your whole house will be burned and there wouldn't be anything left for you. So we decided to break it out. Eventually, at the same time, we had this uh, org- organization in Patna. It's, I don't remember what's the name here. Plastic. Navjagriti, yeah. The name of this organization is Navjagriti Manch. And in collaboration with Coca-Cola, Ministry of Urban Development Department, and Patna Municipal Corporation, and UN Sustainable Development Goals, and UNDP, they came up with a small facility in Patna wherein they are recovering all the plastic waste and sending it to the recyclers. So once we had this facility, we broke away all the walls of our upcoming hut and gave it to them. And this is one of the few of the photos of Holika Dahan. It's coming up. Holi would be coming in a month or two, hopefully, and then we'll have this Holika Dahan. So a few of our interns, they observed that in Holika Dahan, people are not only just burning like the wood or anything flammable, but they're also using like a lot of things like plastic, tires, and furnitures, like furnitures which is not made up of wood, but also the furniture which are made up of like plastic. So burning plastic is anti-rules. According to the legislations in plastic waste management rules, you cannot burn plastic openly. So this was one of the concerns like raised by the students then. And they said like we would be burning a lot of plastic. We see a lot of plastic burning even nowadays when it is winter. When you go out, you see like people are using plastic to keep themselves warm, especially the poor people. Plastic, tire. But the fumes that we get from there, the black smoke, that has carcinogenic elements, which can cause cancer in our body. So it's very harmful for the humans as well as for the environment, because this fume will stay in the environment and it can go inside your body with the breath. So the students like discussed all these things and they said that no, we should do something for it. And we started a small campaign, and we had this small slogan, "Agja ki pavitrata nibhayenge, plastic tire nahi jalayenge." So yeah, and these are the small kids. So we went to the various places where there was collection made for the burning of Agja, and we segregated all the plastics and the tires, and municipal corporation helped us. They sent in a truck and a people, so everything was taken away. So these are some interns and volunteers. So this is a photo of last year to 2013, 2023, I think World Environment Day. So these are the newspaper bags made by various interns and volunteers and students of various schools. We also received this like nearly 2,500 paper bags from one of the schools in Katihar. She came to know some of our intern. They talk to the people in other places, and they get connected and they support us, they join our movement. So yeah, so we used all these paper bags and some cloth bags and distributed in our local Digha Bazaar. This is one of the recent photo of last year where we have a Sinha library in Patna. So they are commemorating their 100th year, and so just to help them, we wanted to plant some trees in their campus. So some of our volunteers they joined in with some of the trees, and they planted nearly 25-30 trees on the borders of the campus. Some volunteers they or interns they also work in Tirumitra to clean up our place. And these are some volunteers and interns and staff members who are just having some fun after work. And our present concern right now is it is also connected to what we would be doing as interns in this 3 months of internship. So let's explore that. However, before we go further, do you have any questions so far or anything that you would like to ask me? Anyone? Or are sleeping? Is anyone awake? Hello, hello.
Guys, I guess you should respond whenever you're seeing anything. So Manya is there.
If you are like this, if you cannot respond, I suggest that you should quit your internship right away. Because we don't need people like who cannot speak. So can we just start with a small Harshita, can you start the attendance? Just ask the name, give them 3 seconds to respond. If they don't respond, just kick them out of the meeting. Can you do that
Sure,
for me?
sir. Yes, sir, sure. Okay,
Yes.
so let's start with Anjali Thakur.
Yes,
Anjali,
I'm there. Hello.
Thank you,
can
Anjali, for the
you,
response.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Anjali, can we have a small introduction?
My name is Anjali Thakur. I completed my schooling from St. Dominic Service High School and I am doing my graduation from Patna Women's College. And I enrolled this internship because nature, nature, the, we require every day, like for nature is everything for us. Nowadays, people ignoring this fact, but this is the nature we required for our future generation, for sustainable growth, and for everything. So that's why I enrolled this internship, and I'm looking forward to work under your supervision and guidance.
Wow, good.
Hello.
Thank you so much, Anjali.
Thank you, Anjali.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Arya, can we hear from
I
you?
think just a second. I think we are forgetting something that we need few more details from each interns. I think like they
Yes,
are.
sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ask them. Yeah, actually, Anjali Thakur, can you
No,
please come up again?
actually,
And
Manjit,
yeah,
Yes, sir.
actually, we are not doing the introduction right now, but we are just trying to check that who is online. So Harsh,
okay,
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 sir.
just say the name
okay.
and you count up to three. And if they don't respond,
Yeah.
ignore.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay,
Harshita,
next, Arya.
please.
Good evening, everyone. I am here.
Okay, Avleen.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Bhavini.
Hello, I'm there.
Deepa.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I am here.
Juhi.
Good evening, everyone. I am here.
Mansi.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm here.
Manya.
Hi, hello, sir. Hi, Harshita.
Hello, Manya. Pranjal.
Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, yeah. Okay. Prasanjeet.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello, hello.
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Oh,
Sanjana. Sanjana Bharti.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Okay, Shruti. Shruti. Okay, Shruti. One, two, and three. Okay, next we have Swastika.
Good evening, one and all. This side Swastika.
Okay, and there are two more people, Realme C15 and Xiaomi Poco M2 Pro. Can I know your names, please?
Hello, I am Ranjita Kumari and I am here. Sorry for my name. I will correct it next time.
Okay, Ranjita, no issues. And who is Xiaomi Poco M2 Pro?
I am Realme C15. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, someone has raised the hand. Can you say your name again?
Yes, sir, he or she is Xiaomi Poco M2 Pro. You can use the chat box too if you're not able to open your mic. Okay, Priya. Priya, next time whenever you're joining the meeting, please correct your name.
Perfect. So,
I'm sorry, everyone. My microphone was not working. I'm present in the meeting.
thank you so much, Shruti. And apologies for our harsh action. So, Coming back to our present concerns, I'm sure you don't have any questions from our boring story so far. So let's continue with our present concerns and how you would be engaging in this internship. So I request all of you to pay a little bit of attention so it will be easier for us to understand, all of us, that what we would be doing and how we would be doing. 10 more minutes. So our present concern is like all of us are aware. If we say what is the problem with the climate change and what can prevent it, all of us know it. Maybe switching off our cars on the red light, segregating our waste, making a sustainable kind of choices when we are making some purchases. And there's so many lifestyle things that will enhance the climate condition. However, all of us know it. You ask anyone, and all of us in this meeting, and everyone who has not joined this meeting knows about it. What should be done and what should not be done. Still, we are not doing it. Since last so many years, a lot of organizations, government are trying to work on the awareness. However, awareness is not translating into action. And until unless we take action, nothing is going to change. For a small example, I did not study the whole year for my exams, and I was busy partying with my friend, going around here and there, didn't pay enough attention for the studies, and now we have exams. The question is not the exam, but the question is, when I was roaming around, didn't I knew that if I don't study well, I will have to struggle at the time of exams. This example fits with all of us here because all of us are students. We know this, still we say we will do it later. The same problem is with the world. Everybody knows it, but they think they will start it tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes. Right? So, in this internship, I'll try to engage you with what are sustainable development goals. Sustainable development goal which came into existence, or it was given to different countries somewhere in 2015, around 8 years ago. However, there was a good boom earlier, but now it has been taken back. It has taken a back seat. Many of us may not know what are these Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, set by United Nations. These are the guidelines set by United Nations for all the countries to how to achieve a net zero target. And we would also be talking about some legislations depending upon what kind of campaign we choose in our internship. So we will be talking about what are the legislations, what are the policies of government. Only if you know what the world is doing, what my country is doing, then only, and also to see what are the different best practices around the world about the concerns that we would be working upon. So once you have these three ingredients, we would also be able, then we would be in a capacity to identify who are the stakeholders, who owns the power and who delivers the power and who executes it. And they would also identify what are the roles and responsibilities of various stakeholders for anything. And accordingly, we will design some campaigns. Our campaigns should have few elements. it should focus on change in attitude. We still don't have attitude to save this planet for the future. So we need to work on one of the areas. This is one of the areas, like change in attitude of the humanity or the people living around us, change in their behavior, and their habit change. At the same time, the idea that we propose, it should also have a livelihood opportunities so people get engaged into it. If there is no money, nobody wants to work with you, right? All of you are studying because you want to make some money tomorrow through your business, through your jobs, or through whatever it is, or through freelancing. So yeah, we'll also have to look into the livelihood opportunities. And here comes your role and responsibilities as an intern for next 3 months. First is you have to be part of alternate day meeting, 1 hour, 3 days in a week. That will be like every alternate day in a week. Just like this. What we would be doing there? Let's see. So we will try to read, discuss, and develop a common understanding of our campaign. HC for CC. HC for CC stands for habit change for climate change. We will be working on developing some presentations, poetries, stories, short films, concept note on our campaign. And lately, we would develop a capacity building material for school students and volunteers to propagate understanding of our campaign. Why we would be developing capacity building material? So we can once we design this capacity building material, we can do a capacity building program for students in schools. So all of you need to work with at least one school or educational institution. Educational institution means school or a college, or at least uh, a tuition center, a coaching center, not a tuition center. So we would be conducting this capacity building with the students of various, like at least one of the educational institutions. And once we do that, we will design an outreach campaign to propagate the understanding with these volunteers and the students with whom we already conducted this program. So it can be conducted in our local community. And once it is done, we need to conduct it in our local community. It could be online or offline. If it is online, we need a recording of the online meetings that held. And if it is offline, we need the photographs. And the most important thing, you need to submit your weekly engagement report on our email address. That is tarmitraashram.org, tarmitraashram@gmail.com. And one more thing that you would be doing is practice eco-breaking and promote it in your community, locality, and institutions you are engaged with, maybe your college, during this internship program. I think this is also part of your offer letter, if you might have gone through that. And if you don't know how to make a eco-break, there's a link in your offer letter. Go ahead and check it. You'll figure it out. We need some people to manage our social media handles also. So yeah, if anybody is interested in handling our social media, please you can give your names here in our chat box, or you can just speak up right now. Nobody's interested in managing our social media handle. I'm sure all of you have your own social media. You don't have to post it through your ID. You can post it through our ID. No one?
So we are having two peoples who are up for this, Avleen and Bhavini. Arya too.
Perfect. We have Avleen Kaur, we have Arya, and we have Bouncy also. Perfect. So, what you would like to handle? Would you like to handle Facebook, Instagram, and what else we have?
So Twitter we have, but it's not that much,
Instagram.
use.
We have
Okay.
Twitter and LinkedIn too.
Yeah.
And since no one was handling the Twitter, it's kind of now very old.
Yeah.
But if anyone want to do, then they can revive that.
Yeah. So, and thank you. So, people who have shared their idea for Instagram, we will definitely look into their, check it out, and connect with you shortly, maybe tomorrow. Maybe Sanjana or Harshita can connect with you for that. And going forward, so this is one of our relationship there where we would be working together. Because sometimes I would think something that you have done is something, but you will have a different perspective altogether. So perspective would definitely differ because we are two different people. All of us are different, and everybody carries their own perspective. So something that you think is six, I can definitely think it could be nine. However, I would love to talk thereafter and get into communication because communication clears all the doubts and makes us a team. So, yeah, we may have different perspectives. I would love to listen to your perspective all the time. But don't be afraid. Please share. Any questions? Anyone? Any question? Any doubt? Any concern? Okay, and I think there is no doubt, no questions, no queries. So this is, I think, the end of the presentation, I think. So I'm sorry, I'll just recap your responsibilities through the internship. It is design a campaign, focused, and your campaign should be focused on informed choice of action, behavior, and habit. You need to organize it in your local community or with the educational institutions. Network with businesses, government, other NGOs, and ensure there is a livelihood for the people who are engaged in it. That's all. And these are our social media handles. Maybe you can take a screenshot and follow us. And many of you, some of you, not many, but yeah, some of you would be handling this accounts in a future, in a very near future. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to me, being so patient. Now the floor is open for everyone to speak and introduce themselves, as Manjeet was saying. So here we would be asking for four different things from each one of you. And this is more like a small game wherein I would be asking one of you to start with. And once you are done, you need to uh, appoint the second person after you to speak by yourself. Four things that you need to speak is your name, your stream, what you are studying, your college name, and what are the skill sets you think you have would be useful in our internship for the next 3 months. I'll repeat myself once again. Four things you need to say about yourself: your name, stream you are studying, your college name, and skill sets you may have that may be useful for us in the next 3 months of your internship. Once you're done with this, you need to look into, the participants, just check for anyone and say their name, and then they would be speaking after you. Am I clear? So I'll go with Shruti Priya.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shruti Priya, and I'm currently pursuing BCom honors in Patna Women's College. And I think the skills I possess, which will help me in internship, is teamwork, and I want to make a positive change in the environment. So I am willing to work hard for it.
Your skill sets?
So, I can handle the digital media and poster making.
Nice. Now, can you appoint the next person after you?
Bhavini.
Good afternoon, sir. Myself Bhavini Singh, and I am pursuing BCom from Patna Women's College. Previously, I have also worked with an NGO where my primary work was social media marketing and project development. So here also I can contribute in social media handling, and also I have some knowledge in poster making through Canva, digital poster making. So I can also do that.
Nice. You were saying something about project management. What was that?
Sir, in an NGO, there was a project of fundraising. Where we have raised funds from social media only. So that we have done.
Oh, nice. So Bhavani, can you appoint next person after you to speak?
Yes, Mansi.
Good evening, everyone. My name is
Uh,
Mansi Kumari. Currently,
Mansi, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I'm so sorry. As I can see, there are many people who are trying to leave this meeting. So, people who are leaving this meeting without introducing themselves, they will be considered as they are leaving this internship, and they would not be a part of this internship if you don't introduce yourself in this meeting today. So please hang on. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Nancy.
okay, sir. So, my name is Mansi Kumari. Currently, I am pursuing BCom from Patna Women's College. I am really excited to work for this internship. My skill set includes team working, communication skills. I can communicate with the people and interact with them and persuade them to work towards this charity. And also, I can make presentations and posters and stuff which will attract the youngsters mainly to contribute towards the nature and environment. Thank you.
Welcome. Nice. However, Mansi, I just didn't like the one word you used, charity.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for that word. I realized I should not have used that word.
So this is not a charity we are
Yes,
doing. We are not giving any money for anyone's education.
yes,
We are not helping anybody with the health issue or any kind of support
hmm,
we're giving to any humankind or any particular human being.
yes,
Here, we are trying to help ourselves as a human being, all of us. So, yeah, please prevent yourself from using this word for Tharmitra in future. Thank you
I'm
so
really
much.
sorry. It was just a slip of tongue.
It's okay. I understand that. I just wanted to clarify it. It's
Yes,
okay. It happens.
yes.
Please, you can appoint the next person after you.
Avleen,
So, good evening, everyone. My name is Avleen Kaur. I am pursuing graduation in Patna Women's College. The skills I have, like teamwork, effective communication, I can make posters, presentations, and I can convince people for joining Tarumitra or for love for the nature. Thank you.
Thank you, Abli. Can you appoint the next person after you?
I appoint Manya.
Manya, are you here?
Oh, sorry. Hello, sir. My name is Manya Singh, and I'm a BCom student from Patna Women's College. And right now, I'm an old intern. So let me introduce myself. If I'll talk about my skills, yes, I am working with a creative team, and I manage Throwback Thursday. I create posters for belongs to the old events that Tarumitra has done, and I can communicate to people and attract them towards how to help us in saving nature and environment. So yeah.
Thank you, Manya. Can you appoint the next one after you?
Yeah, I will Pranjal Prakhar.
Good evening, everyone. I am Pranjal Prakhar and I'm pursuing BBA from Vanijya Mahavidyalaya. So I joined this NGO, Tarumitra, about a month ago, and I can create concise reports and explain the topics for Tarumitra. Thank you.
Thank you, Pranjal. Can you appoint the next one?
Sanjeet.
You're not audible, Prasenji. Can you speak a bit louder?
Hello.
Yes, yes, you can continue.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Prasenjit Mishra and I am pursuing BBA from Vanij Mahavidyalaya. My skills is poster making and creative themes and also social media marketing. Thank you.
Thank you, Prasanjit. Can you appoint the next one after you?
Priya Kumari. Hello.
Yes, Priya, are you here?
Sir, I think her mic was not working.
Yeah, okay, I guess. We should move ahead with someone else. Arya,
Good evening, everyone. My name is Arya Vagisha. I am from Department of Commerce, Patna Women's College. My skill set includes teamwork as I have been a badminton player and I have went to team matches to nationals and all. So I am keen to work in team and manage team very well. I can also handle social media as I am a keen tech uh, enthusiast. You can say I love working with technology. Again, I am a bit slow with communication, but I can communicate with people on my on with some at some point I can communicate, but my communication skills are not very good, I can say. That's all. And I can uh, make posters as I am a creative person. I love doing art and craft a lot. And I am keen enthusiast for trees and I love trees. Thank you.
Wow. Arya, like, congratulations for being in a national team for badminton. And I can understand sports persons are not very communicative. This is a very common trend that we have seen in past also. But yeah, I look forward to work with you.
Thank you,
Would you
sir.
mind? You're welcome. Yeah, and would you mind like taking and appointing the next person after you?
Yes, sir, of course. I'd like to invite Ranjita.
Good evening, everyone. I am Ranjita, BCom student from Patna Women's College, and it's my opportunity to develop my skills. And I am also um, uh, less effective in communication. I don't have much communication skills, but I will try my best. And I love to make posters and art and craft. That's all.
Nice, nice, Ranjita. Thank you so much. And we will try to work in next 3 months to ensure that you open up and start speaking with more people. Can you appoint the next person, please?
Yes, sir. Anjali Thakur.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Anjit Thakur, and I'm pursuing my BCom honors from Patna Women's College. And I'm very good at art and craft, and that I can make posters for Tarumitra India, sorry, Tarumitra Ashram, and I my communication skills are very good when it comes to talk with people, um, and I and teamwork is also is my skills, and then I can also do for thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Anjali. I look forward to work with you. Can you appoint the next person, please?
Anjali, can you take a name to speak next?
Anjali Thakur.
Armin, can you suggest someone else's name to speak after you?
Sajna Bharti is there.
Okay. No, I guess she left the meeting.
Your friend is no more part of this internship because she left the meeting and she had not introduced herself. So her internship is cancelled. And before we, I think most of us are done. Is anybody left so far? Can you just raise your hand? I think we are done with Mansi, we are done with Arya, we are done with Avalin, we are done with Anjali Thakur, Manya Singh, Bhavani, Shruti Priya also done, Prasanjit done, Ranjita done, and Priya Kumari I think also done. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, only I, Manjeet, and Sanjana are left.
Okay, so maybe you can also just share yourself so the new
Yes,
people can know who you are and what you have done so far and what
yes.
has been your important contributions.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. I'm Harshita, currently pursuing BCom from Patna Women's College, and I joined my internship in the month of August. And I have made reports and filed RTA for it, and I've done some of the creative things like making poster or some of the posts. And currently, I'm managing the social media handle too. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, nice. Next would be a point.
Sanjana, Sanjana, are you there? Okay, I guess she's having some issues. Manjeet,
Maybe
can I
we can
to
start with
you?
Manjit.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so first of all, good evening, everyone. Myself, Manjeet Chandra, and currently I'm also a volunteer here. If you talk about my like my career thing, what I'm doing, like currently I'm doing a research work on the Indian art and heritage thing from all over the India, and I will be helping you throughout your internship. Maybe like the mentorship, I can make your journey quite good. With I would love to work with you. That's it.
Thank you, Manjit and
Yeah.
Ishita. And we have Sanjana Singh also in our team. And Harshita Pandey, Sanjana Singh, and Manjit Chandra. These are three people who are more like a volunteer right now to the Taramitra, and they are more into looking into the new interns, like mentoring them. I'm sure you could find their names in your offer letter as well. So if you have any questions, queries, doubts, or anything that you are not able to figure it out by yourself, you can always check out with these people in our team. And I'm also available. We4 are available to look into your questions, concerns, and doubts anytime, anywhere, or any problem that you might be facing. Please reach out to all of us or any one of us, and we will ensure that we look into your concerns right away. Yeah. So I think that is all for today. However, it's almost getting to be like 8:25, and I'm sure you guys must be hungry and waiting for your supper. So, let's call it off for the day and let's push less rest of our conversation for the next meeting that we would be having maybe on Saturday evening. And Sunday, we are meeting in Tarumitra Ashram. Harshita, maybe you can share the Google map in the group for the new people to whoever are who would be, wanting to come and join us on Sunday
Sure,
at
sir. I will
10
do that.
Yeah. And let's meet on 14th. 14th is Sunday, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we are meeting on 14th, 10 a.m. in Tarmitra Ashram. And then we will have a small. Today I showed you some of the photos of Tarmitra. On 14th, we will have a small walkthrough of the place and see the place as it is. And maybe on Saturday, we will have another meeting where we would be discussing that what we would be doing in our internship. And then we will meet on Sunday to see the place and discuss our approach further. Okay? Is that okay with
And
everyone?
one more thing I want to tell them. Like,
Please.
guys, don't hesitate to speak here, okay? Feel free to speak. But still, one more thing is there. Whenever you are speaking, just maintain that dignity, okay? I was going through the HE4CC chat today and I found something like that. That's why I'm saying it. So yes, just speak it out, communicate, then only we were able to do things.
Yeah, correct. Absolutely, Harshita. This is not a college anymore. This is the real life experience where we, all of us, need to express ourselves. But yeah, I can consider this being the first meeting. Many people may feel awkward to speak, so it's okay. Let's meet on Saturday, that is 13th evening. We will have another online meeting, and Sunday we will meet in person. Till then, good night.
Good night,
Good night.
everyone.
Good night, sir.
Can everyone speak up before you leave the meeting?
Good night, sir.
Good night,
Good
sir.
night,
Thank
sir.
you.
Good night, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good night, sir.
Thank you for having us, sir.
Good night.
Thank you, sir.
So,